When we married, we determined we want to serve the Lord someplace together. So we started praying about a place that would want 2 physical education teachers in a Christian school.
And one of my friends, Gaylord Davis, came up to Liberty because he knew Dr. Falwell, and they asked him to start an athletic program and if he had any people that he could recommend.
And that's when Bob and Brenda Bonheim were asked to join Liberty University as faculty. But when they arrived, they quickly found God had much more in store for them to help build the Flames athletics out of nothing.
I was the defensive line coach and the athletic trainer for the football team in its embryonic years, so to speak. And so and we played out on Treasure Island. And some of the guys that came in that first year had to build their own bunks. They were sleeping in dorms at Treasure Island. It was a missionary endeavor for them.
Bob's success in football earned him another challenge, starting Liberty's very first wrestling program.
We would call up churches and say, look, we started a Christian school here, and we've got Christian wrestling and football. We've got any kids who want to come. But we didn't have a recruiting budget. We didn't have recruiting tips. The wrestling, we didn't have a mat. We had to wrestle on the grass for a while until we got the mat. And the mat we got was a second-hand mat. By the end of the season, all the paint had peeled off.
So we had some definite challenges. But you know, remembering these things is good for us. It helps me think of 3 good things out of this. It makes us very thankful for what we have now. It allows us to realize for sure that all things work together for good to those that love God. And it encourages us also because it helps us to press on to the mark for the prize of the high calling of God.
And Bob pressed on without a budget, coaching tips, and without experience. But that didn't stop him from achieving success.
It's ironic that the guy never wrestled a day in his life, but yet built one of the strongest NCAA Division II programs in the country.
Jesse Kessler, somebody told me that you won the national championship in your weight division. Is that right?
That's right.
God bless you, Jesse. All right.
He's an enigma to a degree because he really wasn't qualified to accomplish what he accomplished through the limited experience that he had. But he was a builder of men.
I got a call last night late from Athletic Director Gay Davis, who was in Philadelphia at the tournament. He said, Pastor, how would you like it if I told you that Liberty Baptist College wrestling team in the NCCAA finals for the nation won the national championship? I'd say hallelujah. He said, say it, we won it. And so here they are. Let's give them a hand of appreciation.
He was a builder of men who accomplished many feats during the start of the program, but believes it was God who allowed it all to happen.
The first class that the Lord brought in for wrestling had 2 or 3 All-Americans in it down the line. And that, I didn't recruit them, they just walked on. So it's very satisfying to know that the Lord was behind the program. I think in all the sports that was true.
Finally, we were there for about 2 years, and we thought, we've got to do something for the women. So we started with basketball our first season. We had 2 games. It's not even counted on the records. And then later, a year or 2 later, we started volleyball.
Brenda Bonheim was now a teacher, administrator, and a coach, and even opened up their home to athletes who felt she was much more.
We would spend a lot of time there as athletes and do our laundry there and hang out watching TV or being out in the yard, playing games and things. And so she was just a mother to us.
When a couple begins life, they share dreams and aspirations, but they truly don't know where the road will lead. But how blessed a husband and wife are when their dreams come true. Together, the Bonheims have made an incredible impact on their students and athletes. They played a pivotal role in building the Liberty Flames athletic program. And although retired, they still support the Flames and watch as Liberty athletes succeed on the foundation they planted more than 30 years ago.